any advice from him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to do.
And to repeat history conversations, you must be prepared not just for the question, but for the answer that comes back.
The boxing community is preparing for the explosive matchup between a world champion and living great Manny Pacquiao. Mario Barrios. There are strong differences in viewpoints among boxers from all facets of the sport. Some think Barrios won't be able to handle Pacquiao's pace, angles, and constant pressure. Some believe that the Filipino icon is taking on more than he can handle when facing a more youthful, larger, and more experienced opponent. Everyone is asking the same question as the predictions come in. From Sean Porter to Errol Spence Jr., can the 46-year-old Pacquiao go back in time again? Or will Barrios bring about a violent change of leadership?
Travis Hartman with Weighing In with Travis Hartman. I'm going to weigh in on the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old. Yes. Mario Barrios is a world champion. Yes. But I'm going to pick Manny Pacquiao. The southpaw from the Philippines, the Hall of Famer, the 8-division world champion. He is going to muster up enough from the past to come in here and beat Mario Barrios. And I'm going to roll with Manny Pacquiao for a decision over Mario Barrios in Vegas this Saturday on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. But also, Mario Barrios is going to pose a lot of threats versus Manny Pacquiao because he's a lot taller, he's a lot longer, and he's younger. And he's a world champion. It's for the WBC world title. Manny Pacquiao's first fight after being retired for 5 or 6 years now. And he chooses a world title fight. Manny Pacquiao by decision.
The world pays attention when boxing royalty talks. And Sugar Ray Leonard isn't excluding Manny Pacquiao. As he considers his own return, Leonard serves as a reminder of the mental challenges faced by sportsmen coming out of a hiatus. You have to get used to being hit, he said. You must adjust to receiving that amount of intense training. It is more psychological and mental than physical. You must possess that emotion and that heart. And what do you know? He might be able to. Perhaps he is aware of the proper course of action.
Actually, I can't comment too harshly on that because I've made more comebacks than everybody. I hold the record, undisputed. You know? Yeah. But you know what? Hey, do what you want to do, man. You know what, man? It's all up here and it's here. It's what you got. It's what you use. Again, there's no way to answer this, but stay healthy.
Leonard highlights that Pacquiao must have unwavering mental discipline and emotional preparedness, drawing comparisons to his 1987 comeback against Marvin Hagler. He cautions that conditioning is only one aspect of preparation. It involves adjusting one's perspective to the harsh demands of the ring.
What kind of challenges he's going to face, having been a great fighter yourself and him comparable in career-wise? What kind of challenges do you think he's going to face, and any advice on him doing things a certain way that maybe you found you did a mistake or this and that, give or take?
You know what? When I came back that one horrible time, it was all me. It was my mindset. It was the way I felt like. I believed I could win. I trained hard, but you know what? I won't do it again. You know what I mean? I won't do it again. But I can't tell someone don't do that. I made too many comebacks.
Mm-hmm. As for Manny, just any advice from him at all?
Just be healthy and do what you think you can do. It's a hard thing to answer.
Then there is boxing legend Bernard "Bahop" Hopkins, who is the pinnacle of longevity. Hopkins, the oldest person to ever win a world title, believes that Pacquiao possesses qualities that are similar to his own late career comeback. He declared, "I'm rooting for Manny because I know if anyone can do it, it's him," while addressing the ring with unwavering faith. Barrios is a B+ in my opinion. He is quick. He's experienced enough to get people angry. In actuality, Manny might choose to beat him. The pause won't come to him.
If Pacquiao is successful, he will become tied with the record I set and broke from George Foreman as the oldest champion to win a major title in the light heavyweight division in boxing. That's there. Fat check it. Fat check it is there. That's your generation. Y'all fat check a lot. I got a daughter that's 26. So I got a nephew that's 18, 19, all between 17 and 30, all in between. They keep me up on game. They keep me up on all the fat check. So I'm letting you know. That's one of the reasons Pacquiao is coming out to do that. And other reasons too, but that's one of the majors.
In an interview, Pacquiao stated that outside pressure isn't the reason behind his comeback to the ring. Rather, it's a very intimate reunion with his first love. After resigning in 2021, the former world champion turned politician finds himself in a bind. Recognizing that life without boxing was more empty than any public job, he was reminded of what he really missed, the glory and the grind, by returning to his daily routines, interviews, training camp workouts, press conferences, and sparring sessions. Pacquiao regained his enduring athleticism and, more significantly, his love of competitiveness and teamwork in the ring following a 4-year hiatus that gave his body time to recover.
I'm coming back because, like I said, boxing is always my passion, and I miss boxing for how many years? All years I stopped boxing. I always thinking boxing, and even my house I have a boxing ring, boxing gym, and I always work out every day, like playing basketball, playing badminton. So I really love exercise, and I really miss boxing.
How much of this comeback is about money, if at all?
No, the comeback. The reason why I come back is because I want to. I miss boxing. I mean, I want to be a champion again, and I can still that. In my heart, in my mind, I can still be a champion.
A pivotal moment in the illustrious Filipino boxer's career will occur on July 19, 2025, when Pacquiao fights Mario Barrios. After a 4-year break, Pacquiao's return to the ring at the age of 46 has created a lot of buzz. But his goals are not limited to this battle. Pacquiao plans to face WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis in a high-profile bout if he defeats Barrios.
So basically, your interpretation is that the boxing public is upset because they believe Pacquiao's going to beat Barrios, which is going to lead to a Tank Pacquiao fight?
Yes, look around. Look in the Discord. That's what everybody, Pac and Tank, that's being set up.
Oh,
Tank
so,
and Pac.
okay, so they saying Barrios is the setup for Tank and Pac. I didn't see that, but your argument makes sense. If he beats Barrios, there's nothing wrong with him fighting Tank. But the issue is he don't deserve the Barrios fight off of 3 years off and a loss to Ugas.
And that's Crimea River, man. That's what boxing is. But longer deserve a Canelo fight.
Manny, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights?
One at a time.
But you want those guys.
We'll
If
see.
you feel
We'll
good?
see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this I'm going to fight like that, but one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
Sean Gibbons, Pacquiao's advisor, claims that the strategy is to win the WBC welterweight belt before attempting a dream bout with Davis. Gibbons underlined that Pacquiao has been considering a fight with Davis for a number of years and thinks the timing may be appropriate given Davis's most recent showing. Pacquiao has shown that he is up to the challenge by stating that he would be willing to fight Davis at 145 or 147 pounds.
Gervonta Tank Davis has a 6 to 7 fight deal with the PBC and Amazon for $200
Pacquiao-Mayweather second, according to legendary Sugar Ray Leonard. He maintains that there is more to the rematch than money. It's about history, legacy, and appeasing the most demanding fans of the sport. He emphasized how compelling a story and the intrigue would be if two all-time greats faced off again, saying that people would watch it. According to Leonard, the fight might revitalize boxing and have a cultural and economic influence that goes beyond ordinary pay-per-view shows.
Mayweather and Pacquiao. Would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah. You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Put it this way. It should be done.
It should be done.
It should be done.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way. And as much people say, when he's 40 years old, people will watch it.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Mayweather, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I mean, just call it Tommy Hearn.
Although Pacquiao's speed and reflexes may have decreased, boxing instructor Abel Sanchez has observed that his hitting power is still very strong. Sanchez claimed that Pacquiao might have a chance against Barrios by citing George Foreman's triumph over Michael Moore as proof that an older boxer can still be knocked out.
Another fight that's coming up is Manny Pacquiao coming back to fight Mario Barrios for the world title. Obviously, Pacquiao's been out of the ring for 4 years. He's not had a victory for 6. What do you make of Pacquiao coming straight back into a world title fight?
Well, I think Manny's a great fighter, and I think Manny's got a great career behind him. I think he picked the lesser of the welterweight champions. I think he has a good chance of making it a good fight. Whether he can win or not at this stage, at this age, I should say. Sometimes the mind tells you pull the trigger, but the body can't. So is it going to be that? What is he, 46, 47 years old? Something like that? Yeah. Bernard Hopkins was a different kind of animal. Bernard Hopkins never really had the kind of tough fights like Manny's had. So